Hello, actually, I will locally record just in case internet problems. Hello and welcome to the simplycup, which is going to be a random edition today. We're starting on a TMS map out of anything to start on, so very short and sweet. Those who don't know how this works, it's going to be roughly 10 maps. I think we're going to do 12 or 13 this week. Let's do 13 maps. Because I think a few of them are a bit shorter. 3 rounds on each, and then the winner is crowned with the most points at the end. There's a few less players than last week, unfortunately. So we are down to 43, but I think there are definitely some good players still. And if we get short maps like this, could be quite an interesting one. There will be a very interesting edition next week, so make sure to be there for that. It's going to be a great stream. But we are live. Good luck. Have fun. Let's go to Frazix to start us off. It's a pretty safe start. Has already dropped down to 25th, probably 33rd even. Gets this turn really good, but you can see how close the start of this match today is going to be. 4,000th of a second. Good race. That is very sick. And just like that, everyone is able to finish super quickly, and that is great to continue the run, which Gallinator is our second place. Portmore crashing off there, or Merlin, whoever it was in that car. Gallinator also doing a bit of a bonk. There will be Alex getting the top points, but Stoof's really good points, as well as Zyro. Alex getting 100 there as well. So Stuff's really a good start for him. Let's check him out actually. Going into this first round, or the final round, sorry. That's a great start, trying to go as precise as possible. We'll be in the first position going in the final checkpoint. Is that going to be a tie? No, it is not. Very just sniping at the end. That is crazy close. So everyone is able to finish. Short and sweet to start off. Good to see Stuffs with a excellent start. Alex, Bilingo, Divides, and Ray just behind. Cool little map. On to the next one. With a nighttime theme this time, which seems like a simple map. Question marks are being had. Let's find out what this is going to have in store for us. It is a nations map. Or a NASCAR Cauldron. We had Cauldron in that other edition, but by Aggro, but is this going to be a better one? Maybe, maybe not. Let's go watch Shroopy for the warm-up. Hello, Super. I touched and didn't lose 2 seconds. That reminds me, this is the very first week of simplycup that is being played with the new speed penalty changes, which is overall seemingly like it's going to be quite good, especially for small mistakes. Shroopy hitting the wall there, but doesn't get like a major speed penalty compared to what it probably would have been last week. So it is new update day. I think that's possibly why we're a bit lower on numbers, but that is fine. It is going to be a 3-lapper here. Shroopy finding the quickest lines, seeing if drift or no drift is going to be quicker. Simple in theory, but going to be quite tough to do in practice. Who is going to be our spectator? Let's go to ABX for the first round. Proper NASCAR. It's even got the tilted corners. Let's go. Alright, ABX on the start here. Going a little bit right to get the sharper angle probably. But with that first lap, I don't think you need a couple plays clipping going for the full risk. Getting a bit of lag there, but seems fine. Up and through. That's really good by ABX. Releases a little bit. Ooh, that one not so much though, and will be eliminated out of the points. Professor, bit of a rapid turn there as well, so we move to Gux, who is in 30th right now. Ooh, but clips the edge as well. So let's go to the overview camera. Looks like Pormal, Ixon, and Frazix are up the front. Belingo and a few other players really close. Ixon, is he going to snipe Pormal? No, he isn't. That is a very nice round by those two. Belingo stuffs Kip and Dennis just behind. Good race by Pormal and Ixon there. Good points from most of the top players. Oh, good demons. Oh, good. And we have Pro getting into the finish. Good to see. So, cool little map here. About 50 seconds long. Very simple, but effective for this cup. Yeah, blame the caster. I've heard it all before. Look, Sona here is going to have an excellent round. Is currently in 18th place. Look at this turn, taking it safe, no drift. Going to save him a few positions. Up to 13th. Now into the drift with extra speed. Pormal and Sandra on a good run, as well as Ixon again. Ixon just ahead. But doesn't go for the outside line like Pormal. Sona still doing very good, giving us a great overview here. Merlin with a bit of airtime. Sona going a little bit wide. It's going to be Pormal with the advantage going into the final lap. Well, the final corner. Is he going to be able to control it? Yes, he is. That's a great run by him. Kip. And then Zemus right behind Sona getting 23rd. Very close round by players here. We have the remainders coming through. I just love the sound of your car at full speed. He loves NASCAR. Let's actually go to a POV on Pormal, who has moved up to third place. Really good for him. Stuff still out in front. Alex and Kip doing decently as well. Pormal making sure he goes over the full amount of boost which is given. And is in 5th going into this uphill. Gets the drift really close, full risking it for the spectators right now. That is what we'd like to see, but goes for a bit of a khaki stunt. That is not going to be a good respawn either, and will be out. Vero on to the second last drift. 17th place currently, catching up a couple players with that good line there. No, staying actually the same rank. Into the harsh corner there with a lot of extra speed. Into the double rings, and we will go into the final section of the map. Is Ixon gonna snipe? No, he's not. Divides with the win there. One more coming in to the second lap with that unlucky respawn. We have a few players crashing out this round. Blame me, yeah. So Stuff's continuing his good race, and that is really bad for those two players right behind him, who only got 10 points. Bit of heavy loading. So I can simply sip. Alright, we have a bit of a mix map here, bit of tech, bit of dirt. Bit heavy on the lag actually with how many trees are out. Nice tunnel, good jump into the finish, cool little map. Should be nice. Battle for last is real. Luca, Rang, Professor, Panda, and Pro Butt Waggles, which is our friendly neighborhood American Super. Let's actually go watch Mr. Super. How is he doing after the late start? Zooping into this map right now. Alright, yep, poles everywhere on the lines. Oof, a couple inside, couple outside. But seems like a nice map for simplycup here. A few risky lines. Good CP placements, boost there for the respawn. Although it gives you a bit of a tough drift going into that. As Super gets to the finish line. Cool map, I like it. Very nice. How about Panda practicing this turn? Gonna try the full send. Who late drifts, probably want to brake just before that. So players are entering a little bit of their second lap, but we are starting to go into the live round. Here we go. Let's actually go to the drone camera while we're in it. So Nadeo banned it. Someone told me Nadeo cancelled the custom skins, so I don't see any custom skins this week from our friendly participants here. We have got Spatia, who is doing very good, has returned to the racing in the Simply Cup after a few weeks break. A couple players hitting that wall there. That is really good for Spatia. Ixon with a great time, and Spatia with 4th place. Bit of a difference between that top 4 there. As we have most players getting to the finish line now. Cool little map, quite risky with a few poles and that difficult corner at the end there. I think about 10 players crashed into the same edge. Kip says he can see his skin. Let's have a look. Okay, so Kip's skin is still here. So maybe they are still in. I'm not sure. Let's check out Kip going into this lap now. I'm going to go the inside and then braking early over the angled turn there. Into this very difficult one. Nearly misses the drift, but does be able to get the second one there. Into the finish line, a lot closer that round. Keep getting 7th, but Ixon with another win. Divides Seamus, Belingo, and Zyril just behind. That is really bad for Stuffs and Alex, though, who is now going to get passed by Ixon. Oh, not quite for Stuffs. It's going to come down to 10 points. Really good for Kip and Seamus to catch back up. This is going to be a lot closer than some weeks, I think. But who knows what maps are coming in later. Had some good ones so far. Does that mean we're going to have some bad ones? You'll have to wait and see. We have Trokic going in to the final round here. Does hit the edge, I feel like, there, but didn't get any penalty. So you can see these penalties making a massive difference. Trokic now doing pretty good in the middle of the pack. If he can get this drift risky, which he does, he's gaining a lot of positions there. That's a great ending for him. Get us into 8th place with that. Lingo with the first, Vero, Divides, and Kip right behind. But Stuffs after that not so good round last time, back into 70 points. Ixon only 30 this round. What will we have coming up? Let's find out. Alright, seems like a bit of a speed map, maybe? Risky jump in the middle. There's a checkpoint there which you have to get, and there. I was wondering if, like, maybe you could just skip straight across. This is one of my concern maps. I wasn't sure if maybe it was going to be too difficult. It's only going to be this respawn, I think. But you can just safe jump to the side. Yeah, that seems doable. A couple of the respawns may be a little bit dodgy. But should be possible. Let's go watch Baron. Currently sitting in the middle of the pack. Let's find out. A map called Honey. We're going sideways. See the players trying a bit of a reactor there. For the smooth jump. Pullmore getting the best in this warm-up so far. Don't think we've ever seen an Australian win, so maybe Pullmore can represent that for today. A couple players getting debated by the finish though. There is one more extra corner that they have to do. Very sharp there, and then into either the risky or safe finish. Actually, pretty cool map. I like it. Aaron doing a nice practice of the risky finish. Let's go to Rubik. He's also sitting in the center of the leaderboard for this first round. See you in the stands. "46 players, stuffs up the front, Kip divides and Ixon as Cubic has a brain lag. So never mind, let's go to Alex, who loves me casting him because he always complains when he makes it crash that it's my fault. Let's see if he can control his nerves. So we're going to go for the reset or the reactor and misses by about 1,000 miles. So we go back to Ixon, who is in first. Great run by him so far. Not as much speed as Sandro, who I think went very wide on that outside turn. We'll come down to this last sharp corner who is going to go really risky. Both of them do, but Sandro enough of an advantage going into the finish. See? 100% Nick's fault. I was waiting for it. But that was just... I mean, that was not my fault. That was definitely your fault. So, I'm not going to take that. Stuffs with a good round as well as Kip. But, bit of a shake up of the leaderboard as a few other players get more points than him. Divides is our next player we're going to watch. Let's see how he's going to do. Great start by him, going very sharp. Going to be in second place going into this uphill left-hander. A couple players going to try the reactor. Not quite. No, a couple players did. Let's see if they jump back with more speed later on. Ooh, that is indeed Viru. And whoever that is, Frosty, with more speed. Catch up into first, but it's going to be Jarbel. This is a great overview. Divides with a great inside line. Frosty battling front, but it's going to be Viru. That's a very nice round. Ooh, with a tie in second and third place as well. Wow, what a round. Sick to see. Holy... Yo, Nick. Thanks for that Raiderino. Welcome in, Raiders. We are in the simplycup right now. A few maps in. Let's go back to the middle of the leaderboard. Shroopy, who we have watched, but let's see if he can show us the way for the final round here. A couple players starting to learn the map really decently. This will give us a good overview of players trying the reactor or not. About 5 or 6 players going for it. It's really sharp though, but they do carry a lot more speed through. I think all the players who did pick up the reactor there, getting the fastest amount of speed. It's going to be Jarbel once again in first. Can he continue at this time? Viru with the battle though. Who is it going to be? It's going to be Viru who hits the edge and is out. That is unlucky for him. That's going to waste him a lot of points. Jarbel with the win. So Trokic maybe with internet issues. That's unfortunate. Zyril not even finishing yet. Stuck in a loop. Good points for Stuffs, and Ixon's going to move a little bit further ahead now. Nearly our first player on to 1,000 points. Into map 5 though, what is it going to be? Ooh, I need a stretch. As we have heavy loading for a little bit of a mini map, I think. Don't know why some maps take so much longer than the others, but seems like a pretty fun, small mini map. Cool. Let's get into it. Who shall we watch? Let's watch Gux once he has loaded in. Hello, expert. How are you? Let's see if there's anything sneaky in this map. Couple polls there already debating a few plays. Gotta watch out for the edge there. And probably a drift. A lot of players just trying the no drift on this first attempt. Sharp left-hander into a very sharp right-hander. Is this respawnable? The checkpoint is backwards. Well, hopefully people don't have to hard respawn there. They can easily get to it, but bit of a missight by the mapper there. Although they've done it so you don't hit the triangle ring, but there is the risky jump there. ABX showing us off nicely as well. Actually, this is a very new map, I think. I think those are new blocks, are they? No, that's one of the old ones. There are new water blocks which might be cool to see in some future Simply Cups. Let's go someone a little bit further down the field. Bitly, how are you going? Goes to the inside light, gets a little bit of airtime. Nice drift though. A few players falling off, clipping the edges. It's going to be Ixon and Divides, I think, battling at the top. Let's see how many players go for the full wrist. A lot of them are. Bitsy in 31st place. Ixon, Sandro, Divides, and Alex, the top positions on this one. Ooh, Pauls has the new blocks. So, Paul requested to make a map in 5 minutes, so that's going to be a fantastic map. I can already tell. That's if we get there. I have a couple extra maps this week, but hopefully we can see it. As Aesthetic here has a little bit of delayed start. Let's see if he can catch up. Gives us a nice overview. He's going for some no slides though. Losing a little bit of time from that. Divides on a great run. Probably going to be able to maintain this first place. He has rocketed ahead. No, Zyra with a nice snipe. Aesthetic's getting 28th. Ixon, Belingo, Alex, and Merlin continuing to get some nice points. Rang just completely giving up. That's not what we like to see. Agra says, I hate tech. Less hate, more love. Let's go to Rubik, who is back. Good to see. Maybe had a bit of an internet issue. Oh, still having internet issues by the looks of it. Panda, hitting the edge there. Galinator, how you doing? Is up in the top field actually. Battling top 10, dropping a little bit with these wide drifts. We'll get the end a little bit fast, but risking it too much. You can see the penalty actually take place there. If that was the old penalty, that would have been a disaster for him. So we have the final player going across there. Elven Panda, who gave up for some reason. Belingo quitting. That's a bit of an odd one. Not sure if he maybe has somewhere to go or something. It's an unfortunate crash maybe for him. So maybe a few performance issues with this new update. I'm unsure. But seems like we have a fairly simple editor map, I think. Is this possible? I mean, you can jump off there. Seems good. I like these simple maps. Wait, we got a Truthster map, which he might be making a addition in the future. Interesting. I didn't even notice that. I just saw that it looked like a simple editor map. Let's go to Dansky for the warm-up. So got some sausage tech to start off. The players not liking it in the summer campaign. Not sure how people are feeling about it in the new fall campaign. Overall, so far, I have enjoyed the maps that I have hunted. And overall, it seems like a pretty good campaign, but only time will tell. Dansky giving us a nice overview. Going into this wall ride, tries to go safe there, but realizes as the wall ride gets it, actually, which I didn't think he was going to. And then into the third ending. Nice map, to be honest. Cool. I like it. So, yeah, always looking for maps if you want to make any. look at the variety that we're getting this week. So if you think your map isn't even that good, like, it doesn't always have to be. Let's go watch Senate. No, he's going to be AFK. Let's go to Drafty. Couple players down the bottom. Pro bonking into the corner. Let's go to Panda because he's complaining that it's my fault every time. So I'm going to put the full pressure on him. Is doing good so far. Currently in top 10. Bit of a slow drift there, but that's fine. Carrying it through nicely. Kip out there, I think. And it will be Divides and Ixon up in the battle at the top. Panda doing good so far. Throwing for content there. Going a little bit wide. Still taking it safe and easy. Still top 20. So if he can maintain it going into this fast wall ride, should be a good run for him. Goes a little bit low, but good line. As we go into the exit of this map, Panda losing a bit of speed, trying the outside line compared to someone like Dombear there, who went really risky on the outside, saving a lot of time. Zyro not getting the points, the position he wanted there. The all ride obviously gaining a little bit of extra speed off the ice as well. Let's go check out Powell, who is a regular in this competition, currently in 30th position, 25th actually. So doing fairly good this week. Safe in the middle. Does clip the edge there, but once again the wallbang penalty coming in handy. It's a little bit behind on this run, but maybe can save a few positions by risking this, and he's with a little bit more speed compared to a few players. Aaron with more speed into this wall ride, takes it nicely. Will be Ixon up the front, Zyro I think as well. Zyro going inside, that's why he will lose speed there. While trying the risky line, bonking a little bit, but getting 15th. But actually good map for simplycup, not even gonna lie, I like it. Works well. Ixon though, getting a lot of points now, has moved into first, Stuff's struggling a little bit. Will even move down to third with Divides and Zemus. Catching up. Let's go to the top maybe. Let's go watch Sandro. Haven't watched this week. Sandro is usually one of the ones in a custom car, as far as I remember, so something to think about. Hopefully they haven't destroyed it. That would be a bit sad to see. Sandro though with an early mistake, probably going to blame me as always. That one, I don't know if I can be blamed. Let's go to Alex, a little bit behind. So maybe move to the drone camera for a change. See the plays up the top. Ixon well out in front right now. Stuff's on a better round. Divides right behind. Ixon managing to keep it. Stuff's right behind. So good round from the top three there, getting the biggest amount of points. A few players really needing to start putting on the pedal to catch up now. But it is certainly not over. We have a lot more maps to go. Seems like a few extra long ones compared to what I thought there was. I thought a fair few were a little bit shorter. You have a nice rainbow sign. I like that, to be honest. It seems like a little bit of a tech map once again. Do not go that way, which is, I think, fairly obvious. A few speedy drifts at the end and a risky jump. Cool map. Let's go watch Dombear, who we haven't really seen today, I don't think. Into the drift. Nice U-turn on the uphill. Pormal going for a nice tactical wallbang. Ooh, wallbang or not. it is not a a wall ride, sorry. A wall bang. So few debates, few risky jumps, few wrong corners. Who will have the big brain to remember the map the quickest, as we only have 10 more seconds remaining. Does Dombe have enough for the risky fin? No, he does not. That is quite a risky finish, I think. Go to Chris for the first round. Off to a good start, misses the drift a little bit there. Also taking it a bit safe on this one. Full drift there. And into the long U-turns. Up, down, up, down. Who's going to get baited? A couple players still hitting that wall. Naga doing quite good with these safe lines. Middle of the field right now. Going to go sharp. He's going to remember to go inside. A lot of players getting baited again there. As Naga going into the final section now. We'll have to save it with the wrong line on this one. Overtook by a few players as he bonks into the finish. Very epic. Anyone getting the risky finish? I don't think. I think that is quite a difficult one. But cool little map. Divides winning, Ixon just behind. Let's go to Ray, who's currently in 9th position, holding off that top 10. No drift start. This one I think he will drift though. He does indeed into the very sharp U-turn, avoiding the wall. Ixon off to an already good start as well as Divides. That'll be good points for them if they can control it to the end. Over the grass, good line by him here. Ooh, thought he was going to miss the drift actually, but did manage to get it. Does have to do the safe second one. Also forgetting about that extra road there. Now into the speedy end section. Who is going to get the risky finish? I think a few players are going to try it. Ray definitely going as much speed as he can. A few players not getting it. No one at all. And Ray goes from 12th or something to 6th position. As so many players bonking the finish. So we will go Cam 7 on this next round, I think. Yep, bonk. As Zyril gets 0 points, moves down to 7th with that. That is not what you'd like to see. Let's go check out Pormal though. Has been doing very good. In the 8th position. See if he can get a good round. It's a little bit of a small mistake there. Still definitely in contention though. Hard drift. Taking a full risk there. But the right lefts. Heavy U-turns for more, already up to top 10 now. Someone trying the wall bang actually. And I think they kept it quite good. So Pommel maintaining the top 10. Let's go to the drone camera as we're going into the final section. Divides and Ixon again with a great ending. Who is going to get the finish line? No one yet. No! Stuffs with the top fin. Great work from him. And that is really good points for him. Lots of players hitting the big yellow pole though at the end. What a nice finish. Good points from all the top 3 players there. Once again. As it is very sweaty in this room. It's coming up to summer here. Ugh, I don't want it to be summer. Disgusting weather. Will probably be a few cups with no camera in the future because of how what it is. A couple players minusing ice though. Thought most players enjoyed a little bit of ice. Seems like a few simple corners and the yep rock, because why not? Got a nice U-turn and then a drift in and then the finish line. Cool, easy peasy. Who's going to be our first watch? Let's go to Splatia. Has been doing quite good on his return. Gonna be warmer here for the next couple weeks. Dude, on Monday and Tuesday, I think it's supposed to be like 33 here. And it's been like storming and shit, so it's gonna be ridiculously humid as well. Which is epic. And I don't have aircon. Me too! Fuck! I love it. But here missing the gear there, but does maintain it. You Brizzy, yeah. It's very fun in Brisbane. Summer. Very going for an ass hit. I want to watch that. I don't know where it would be effective. I can't find him though. There he is. See if he can do it. It's fucking hot. Yeah, it's ridiculous. A lot of players minusing for some reason. I think this is a fine map. I don't think there's anything wrong with this map. Players just are not happy today. They're not even the ones in the heat. Very off to a good start trying to go for the wallbang. Does get it, actually. That was... I got the lag as well. He snipes the first place as well. What a round by him. But yeah, it lagged there. But he hit the wall and actually got the boost. I don't know how. How does that work? Have they broken wallbangs with ice? Oh no. Because there's no plastic or anything. That is fascinating. The bug's escalated now. Oh, Jesus. Oh, tennis. I don't think we've watched tennis today. Has been getting a couple good results. See if he can be an ice pro for this one. I'm getting some weird lag. I don't know why. I'm sorry about that. I can't do anything about this. Maybe on the third round, if it's still happening, I might go for a... Firu! What the fuck? Have they literally just broken this completely? What the fuck is this? Yeah, I'm getting some heavy lag. I had some issues in the speedrun as well, that the game kind of, after a while, just ran terribly. I mean, it did only happen this map, so I might wait and see next map as well. But it is all happening right now. Let's go watch Agra into this final round on the ice map. Still getting those lags, so sorry about that. I cannot do anything about it. Let's actually go to the drone camera. See this cheeky little speed hack. No one getting it this time, and it's going to be Cyril with the fastest run. Ixon, Seamus also with some good bit of speed. That is really good for Ixon, continuing to push up from second place there. Divide stuff. Seamus still doing quite good. But Ixon now, 250 points ahead, I think. 300 points even. So starting to make a good lead for himself. As we go in to the next map. Seems like a bit of a mix. Am I still lagging? It seems a little bit laggy. So the problem is, we're going to miss like a round if I have to restart my game. Because my game will not restart that quickly. Let's see if it's still having issues. It is. Alright, I'm going to have to restart my game. We will miss the warm-up and live round, which is annoying, but yeah, I think a restart might help. Don't know. I had this yesterday as well. I think they've added a fair few performance issues in this new update, which is a bit of a shame. Overall seems pretty good, but yeah, if they're just going to be plagued by performance updates, or performance issues in this update, that's going to be a bit of a shame. Yeah, do a cheeky skip on YouTube. Shouldn't be too long. See? I had that yesterday as well. So I don't know what's going on. Very annoying. Did load up fairly quickly though, so we might see the second half of the first live round, maybe? As long as these guys didn't restart or anything while I was gone. Because that restarts the points, so let's hope they didn't. Wait, we are going to see a little bit of this round is going to the end. It's going to be divides, but did he clip? He did, but it isn't going to be enough for Frazix to snipe. There's Zyril, Zemas, and Kip just behind. So this map is a bit of a mix across a few different surfaces. Seems pretty good. A bit of a risky jump in the middle maybe, but I think it's fine. Oh yeah, it's freewheeling. That's a little bit of an issue for some people. But seems right. Down to 38 players. That's a little bit disappointing this week. I'm going to hope that it's just because it's a new campaign is out. And people are distracted by that. So I hope there's going to be a lot of people for next week edition. Anyway, it is this week edition that we have to talk about. Still having performance issues. I think we're just going to have to deal with it. Centrium doing pretty good so far. Nearly clipping the wall. Hitting the edge a little bit there. Ooh, bit of a bonk on the tree as well. So losing out a lot of speed now. Going into this final section. We'll get the risky jump actually. Thought he wasn't going to have enough speed. But we have the freewheeling ending. Cup plays bonking. Centrium will be able to get the end. A little bit more of a tough map as he gets 14th place there. Ah, come on, game. What is this? Ah. Because my PC is running perfectly fine. So we still have about 4 maps, I think. So I don't want issues for 4 maps. If it was just the last map, it wouldn't be as bad of a problem. Let's go to the drone camera, though. We have Mutsu on the camera. Currently in the middle of the pack here. Speeding up a little bit, though, on that section there. Nice zoomed in view here. Take it a little bit slow. Also hits, though, so we will jump out of it. Go to the manual drone up the top. It's going to be Divides and Cyril, I think. It's a close round so far. Jarbel actually in contention. Ixon all there. This is a great round so far for the final time on this map. Who's going to get the finish? Okay, Stuff's going for a wallbang tactic there. Jarbel getting the fastest time. Ixon divides Cyril. And Firu just behind. And the other annoying things of having issues is it just fucking completely stuffs my train of thought to being in custom mode. It's just annoying. I just have lost all sense of everything now. Alright, this was also maybe one of the more difficult maps. This might be a skipperino because it's only ring checkpoints. Like, there's a checkpoint there, but doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, it'll just be the ending if like you miss it there. It could be a bit of an issue. Pro missing out the edge there. That is unfortunate. Go watch Stas for this warm-up. You see, there's a bit of delayed start. A couple players falling off the edge there. Maybe we can do a cheeky skip if a couple players find it too difficult after warm-up. It's not too long though. I think it seems fine. So, we have a dirt speed map. I wonder if there's some shortcuts as well, because there's only the 2 ring CPs. Keep doing this quite good. And we will continue to watch him going into the live round. Keep taking it safe and easy off the start. Going a little bit wide there, but probably will have the gear and the speed here. Misses this one though as it's peak in the corner. That's not where you want to gear change. Sandra and first humans cutting it a bit too early there. Maybe Sandra and Zemus up the front. Keep getting a bit of airtime, so losing out a couple positions, but players falling off. Zemus does still get second with that clip. That was a bit wild. Panda happy with his 4th. Merlin also getting 3rd place. Good from those two. Bides, Paul and Kip. Just behind. Not being able to finish there, unfortunately. Ixon, 200 points ahead still. Has lost a couple points on that last map. Compared to Divides, which I think got some quite good top 3s. Can he maintain it though, as Ixon is now in 1st. Divides going into the big wall ride. 2nd place, a lot of speed going very high. Ixon very wide to maybe try and get a gear. It is Divides with more speed, gets a little bit of airtime. Is it going to be enough by the end? No, it is not. We'll get a nice 2nd place though. Rubik's the only one hitting the edge there. Does still finish. Chris may be having to respawn fully. Sandra as well. Ansky just finishing. Go to... I think we've spectated most people so far. So let's continue on the camera for Pormal. Flipping the start a bit there. A synchronized backflip off the edge hit there on 2 players. That is not what you want. That will cost them a lot of points. All going very wide on this one. With more speed now, a few players going too high on the air time. Paul nearly clipping there, but look at this inside line. Gains a lot of time. 21st to 14th. Ixon, Divides, and Ray. Top 3. like needing to go to his family, was playing pretty good. But is now out. Right, we got 3 more maps remaining. It is actually going to be a little bit of a longer Simply Cup today. After what I thought was going to be a bit a bit shorter of maps, but that's right. And this is the fantastic Pormal map with new blocks. So we have a nice water tunnel into a water drop into a nice finish. Epic! You wonder if you too can make maps. Look, it's this simple. Did it with in 10 minutes to map this. Got the new epic S-band. What an immense amount of insanity being made here. Ooh, Sandro practicing the start. Finding a nice little bit of speed there. But we have a very big drop-off on this one. Players who get this the fastest will warrant a lot there. Jarbel going for a risky fin. I think that's possible. So I think a few players are going to try a couple different things here. What a map, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to go live. Let's continue in the drone camera thing. Let's click whoever we get. Bang. It's going to be Viri, maybe? It is. Going to go all the way to the side. Bit of a slower start. Made a couple players getting it fast. Let's actually move to the top. All these players so far trying to go the normal way. It's going to be Sandro who is going to get it. That's what we like to see. I respect it. That is great for him. That is going to cause carnage for those who are a little bit slower as well. Holy moly, what a fucking pog time. Nice time. As the majority of the field just finishing that. Paul does get his a wicked stunt map, but a bit too late. Cyril is just Madge today. Alright, let's go to a POV Dombet. Let's see how he's going to do this one. Gonna go to the side, try and drop early, but I don't think that is the way. A couple players already out the front. Let's see who's going to risk it. Divide's trying it, missing. Paul trying, missing. Sandro trying again, missing. Ixon, all of them are trying it. Merlin, though, is going to be the first. Is he out in front? Yes, he is, with a wicked backwards. Pip nearly sniping there. Dude, this is a wicked map. I like this. I respect those who went for this shortcut. Merlin, wicked first place. Pippo as well, nearly sniping. Oh, wicked! Who was that? That is Cyril, dude. As if he can not like this map. That was absolutely wicked right there. Pormal upside down. Failing to get any points, losing his top 10, which he did have, but he is enjoying himself. That's the main thing. Let's check him out going into this final section. Final round. So continue the POV. A couple players trying it. Pormal being one of them is probably going to get it. No, just falls off. It's going to be Shroopy the furthest. Paul now getting it. Zyra with a wicked... Come on, bro. As if you don't like that map. You just did a 1080 spin into the fucking... Look at him. Now he does. Man, what other map gives you a 1080 spin into the finish right there? Now that is wicked. Pro going 3rd, 8th and 27. Nice work, Pro. But it's all about those people who risked it for the biscuit on this one. I mean, I'm sorry. I respect the wicked plays more than all the others. Alright, what is this going to be? It's going to be a rock of the day. We love to see it. Seems maybe a fairly simple map though. I saw that it was a pretty simple route from the thumbnail. But we do go into a spooky tunnel, as it is coming up to Spooktember. Seems like a pretty fun map though. I think the gears are going to be quite bad on this though, and there's going to be a few who crash out. Oof, Shroopy nearly hitting the edge there. Going too wide on this one as well, so who can remember the map fastest, as these lines aren't too natural. We shall watch Baron going into the final round. Oh, the first round. Dude, I cannot count today. But that is alright, we're having a absolutely wicked time. Hopefully you are enjoying. Make sure to drop a follow if you're new. Make sure to drop a sub on YouTube. It all does help. Here we go, into the first round. A nice wicked jump. Baron going mid. Is he gonna go airtime? Yes he is. Very trying a bug slide. Gonna be Jarbell and stoofs up the front right now. Sarah getting the fastest line in the second section though. Can he remember that these are a few sharp corners coming up? Yes he can. It's going to be Cyril maintaining a lead. No, it is not. Divides Ixon Zemus with more speed at the downhill. Dude, people are savage in chat today. They are not holding back. I like to see it, not gonna lie. Let's go watch Frazix. Has been doing very decently throughout. Currently 7th position. Gonna go for a no airtime. I think that is the one you want to go for. Nearly clips the checkpoint. Don't know how he didn't. Ray and Sandra off the greatest start. Panda also on a great one. Gets a bit too much airtime, but that will probably put him in a inside line. Speaking of inside line, Ixon gets it really good. Frazix still doing decently as well. Goes a little bit wide there. We'll have more speed compared to a few players though. A little bit too wide on that one though, and it's going to be a great battle between Ixon, Zemus, Cyro, and Divides. Frazix with knife. Great run from him. So we have the final players coming in now. Honestly, cool simplycup map. I wasn't sure about the maps going in today, but they've been alright, I think. Let's go someone maybe a little bit further down. Let's go to Humans, who was late. Already in 43rd, though. Doing quite good. I think he picked up some good points in the water map. Yo, Roldiff, how you doing? Oof, missing that bit of airtime there. We'll get the Bonkerino. Let's go to Pippo, who had that good round in that last game, or last map. Taking it safe and easy. That's a good line from him. Going through now, but misses the follow through. Let's go up to the top. It's going to be Ixon once again. That is really good news for Ixon, as he lost a couple points on a few players here. Divides with some good rounds. As well as Cyril complaining about some shit maps, and then he got a whole load of points though. As we go into the final map of today. Looks like a dirt snow mix. Who is gonna strive? Let's find out. Short one. Very simple. I like to see it. Let's go watch Sandro for the warm-up. Vote Simply Sip. I agree. Stay hydrated. Nice rapid bit of air there. He's going to go for the bow slide. He's going to try and take it. So they got the heavy landing there and then just instantly wrecked them. That is amazing. What a well positioned map. But to be honest, good Simply Cup map. Sando practicing a little bit there. Let's go to Dennis. See what he's going to do. Can he just insta jump? I was about to check that. And Dennis does it instantly for me, but does land upside down. Let's go find out Viru for the first round. Going for the no slides really has paid off. Doesn't get the greatest angle there though. Players going risky airtime. Few players no airtime. Zyril, the one with the greatest start. Zentrum trying a bit of a shortcut. Who is going to be a very close round? It's going to be Zyril divides Sona and Seb for the top there. And that means most of the top players not getting as many points. No, divides. They completely missed. So that is really good for him. It is not over. Until the end, we are only 70 points difference now. Let's go put a POV on Divides, actually. Can he get another good round? Can he push for this first position? Goes into this uphill. Gets it really good. Ixon also on a great line, though. As we go into the final corner, it's going to be Ixon, who is indeed going to get first. Divides nearly sniping. Into second. It's going to be Zyril again with a great round. Frazik, Shroopy, and Kip though. With the top 5. So Stuffs, after a good start, has dropped down a little bit. Still very decently played so far. Let's go watch him for the final time. For the final round today. Someone going over the sand. That is definitely not what you want. Stuff's on a safe and easy line. Agra, Viru on the fastest start. Both getting airtime though, I think. Just not what you want. Pormal going for a risky ending. Is it going to pay off for him? I don't think so. Stuff's in 4th there. No, 5th. A very nice and tight round. For the final time today. Dennis with the win on the final map. But is going to be Ixon. I thought it was... They were both on 2.8 there, and I was very concerned that we had a snipe at the end. Well played by Ixon. Divides very well done as well. Zyril just sniping Kip. The top 3 position there. GG to the players. Not as many this week, which is a bit of a disappointment, but still a lot of fun to cast this week. Hope you enjoyed. We had the frame issues in the middle, but on that was fun. Another good random addition for the ages. Kip, Seema, Stuffs, Ray, Frazik, Sandra, Melon for the top 10. Hope you enjoyed. As I said earlier, make sure to drop a follow. Make sure to sub. Does help out a lot. It is on at 11 PM Brisbane time. Every single Saturday that I am here. There we go. Hope you enjoyed for this one. That will be it from me. GG.